Hello everybody and welcome back to Odin's movie blog. I am the critic who is a cynic. Hope you're doing well, and today we're going to be talking about Brie Larson and Brie Larson's Captain Marvel and how this is going to be the future of the MCU and why that is just a terrible idea. Not only is her character just completely uninteresting, not only is Brie Larson's portrayal of the character one of the most boring things ever to exist, but also is it really the role model that you want to have, not just for the future of the MCU, but also for the target audience that you are trying to reach out to, which is the young women all across the world, trying to show them that women can be strong too, even though we've already had that established with characters like Black Widow, who showed us what true, actual strong female characters look like, because they weren't just a strong female character, they were a strong character, and somehow, some way we got lost in the fact that, you know, strong characters should matter, not their gender. But, I mean, obviously, they know what they're doing, right? No, of course they don't. And, of course, they release an extended edition clip of Brie Larson's Captain Marvel going after toxic masculinity. That's right, you heard it first here from USA Today Life, verified Twitter account. Gotta love those verified blue check marks on Twitter. Then you get an exclusive first look at Brie Larson taking on toxic masculinity in the form of Robert Kaczynski in this extended Captain Marvel scene. So for those that don't know, if those who did not see the movie, there is a scene when a person on a motorbike, so literally they try to make it the most masculine person possible, really trying to hit home that toxic masculinity vibe. And if anyone thinks that, oh, this film wasn't political at all, really, it wasn't, then why do you have things like this coming out? Huh? Oh, it's not political now. Oh, no. Now that it's made $1 billion, oh, now we can talk about how, oh, of course it is. Of course it's supposed to be about strong feminism and, oh, yes, strong female empowerment. When in reality, it's a terrible message to be sending, because in this clip, all that someone does, all that this guy does is say, hey, how about a smile? And of course, that was an immediate attack on the fan base that was being critical of the early images of Captain Marvel, where she just looked bored. It's not that she wasn't smiling, it was that she just looked bored, she looked boring, and no one was interested in it. And people say, oh, what about all these other characters that are showing the same kind of expression? Well, they weren't showing the same type of expression, which is why it wasn't being expressed in the same way, which is why it wasn't being criticized in the same way. Again, you have bored, which is what you see right here, and then you have people acting, like what you have with Robert Downey Jr. and many of the other characters. I would put, Black Widow up there too. Guess what? The men and the women, all of them, have better acting chops when it comes to portraying superhero characters, except for Brie Larson. I'm not saying that Brie Larson can't act, but when it comes to playing a superhero, she leaves a lot to be desired. And so she tortures someone. She, in this extended scene, tortures the person. Now, of course, they do show a little bit of this in the actual film itself when she steals his motorcycle. So she, commits theft there. But not only that, but in this extended clip, she has a handshake with him and literally crushes his hand. Tortures him. This is the future of the MCU, everyone. This is what you want. Do you want someone who's going to torture an innocent person? He's not innocent. He is a toxic male, and he is a representative of toxic masculinity. And oh my God, you just have no idea. My name's Brie Larson, and I act like I'm from the Valley, when in reality, I'm not, because I was given a pretty great life, and I just want everyone to, kiss the ground I walk on. And wait, is this like a personal attack? Oh my gosh, seriously. This is the nonsense that we're being given now. We're being told that this is what a hero looks like. Someone who is literally torturing an innocent person. And anyone that tries to argue saying he wasn't innocent, he told her to smile. If you're trying to tell me that you can commit violence against somebody because they tell you to smile, I'm sorry, but you are insane. You have lost your grip on reality. Am I saying that people can be asses? Absolutely they can. They totally can be asshats about it. They can totally be, looking down upon and speaking down to women. I don't think that's a good thing. I think that's a terrible thing. But to try and say that, but this is representing toxic masculinity, and she's crashing down on it, and she's squeezing it out of the guy. No, what she's doing is torturing. She's supposed to be a hero. Heroes do not torture innocent people that have not done anything wrong other than say a word. Oh my God. Now phrases, and this is totally contingent with and consistent with everything that the left, everything that the SJWs in Hollywood have been trying to push for, which is that, words are attacks now. If you say a certain phrase, if you call someone, and if you don't identify someone by the gender that they identify themselves with, that is an attack, and you'll be taken off Twitter. Oh my gosh, that is a blatant attack on their humanity. No, it's not. You mean identifying them by the biological sex that they have? Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Can you believe it? What a crime! And then, of course, now you have this. You can't be critical of this. Yes, I can. Absolutely. This is actual violence. Of course, again, I know this is a movie. I'm not saying Brie Larson's committing violence. What I'm trying to say are people like USA Today Life are now promoting violence. They are promoting violence because that's what happened. She's taking on toxic masculinity, and that's how they get away with it. They say, oh no, this represents toxic masculinity. You know, what you're trying to say is that if someone tells you to smile and you happen to be a woman, that you should clock the person, that you should commit physical force against the person. Not only is that a dumb idea in the first place, but also, seriously, that's a crime. You know what's not a crime? Telling a woman to smile. You know what is a crime? Torturing somebody. Like this. Yes, that would be assault. She is now guilty of assault. Hello, she's guilty of assault. We have it on film. Can we get Captain Marvel arrested, please? You know, you have, oh my gosh, you have people like Captain America and the Winter Soldier, and they're terrorists for the things that they've done, even though they've done things for, you know, for good, and they've killed bad guys. But oh no, she tortures an innocent person because he told her to smile. And oh no, she's totally fine though, because it was all about toxic masculinity, which is, again, the entire narrative of what's going on in Hollywood right now. And this is what we're sick of. We are sick and tired of this nonsense. And if this is the future, if this is honestly the future, if Brie Larson's Captain Marvel, the one who has tortured somebody, tortured an innocent person, just because he said something, I'm not saying that what he said is good. I'm not defending what the character says in the movie. I'm simply saying that torturing somebody, or that, rather, USA Today and so many other outlets out there that are saying, oh my gosh, this is all about wham and power. No. This is all about someone who's now being pushed to the front lines of Marvel, who shouldn't be, because her character has not been given enough of a reason to be a leader. She's boring, the character and also the actress playing the character, and you're going to push her to the same level as you would a Robert Downey Jr. or any other character that's taken a lead role. You killed off Black Widow so that way you could make room for this. Black Widow, who is a badass, by the way, to make room for this. I'm sorry, but if you honestly think that this is worth the future of the MCU, if you think that people are going to go ahead and buy this out on Blu-ray and digital HD, I'm sorry, but those numbers are going to incredibly disappoint you. Incredibly disappoint you. Oh, but it made $1 billion at the box office. Yeah, because of its connection to, you know, the MCU and Endgame and all these other things. It's very easy to explain how it got to that number. It's very easy to explain how this movie made money. But the question is, can it make money in the box? Can it make money in Blu-ray and DVD? I would say probably not, because for anyone that's looking to buy it, guess what? If you just wait out a couple more months, you're going to have the Disney streaming service, and this is going to be available for you for $7 a month. And then you won't have to waste your money. I know my dog River is very upset by all of this because, you know, the wife Freya is running and taking the other dog with her because, you know, the other dog, Willow, the hound, she's very good at running. She's very good at running. River, she likes to smell the roses. She likes to stop and take her time, and so not a good running partner. And so she's sitting by my door saying, Mom, Mom. But anyway, what are y'all's thoughts about this? Seriously, I think that this whole thing is ridiculous. The fact that this is honestly the question, this is the future of the MCU, this is the future that they want to push, is not a hero, someone who was being, and I love how they make this point, saying how, oh yeah, she's going to take the lead. Let us sink in for a moment, and this is a great line here. So huge shout out to John F. Trent here. He says, let this sink in. Marvel went from Robert Downey Jr.'s Tony Stark, who was tortured in a cave in the Middle East, to Brie Larson's Captain Marvel, who's torturing a man on a motorcycle who simply asked if she could smile for him. Yep. That is what we've come to. This is the wokeness that is coming. This is phase woke that we're about to enter into, and I really hope that they get their act together and don't go in this direction, because if they do, I mean, then the MCU is toast at this point. And if they don't, well then, guess what? People will continue to watch your stuff. But anyway, love to hear your thoughts about this toxic masculinity. And oh my god, I can't believe you're being critical of Brie Larson. You've made like 1,000 Brie Larson videos. It's made like a long time since I made a Brie Larson video, by the way. Just saying. I've covered a lot of other things, including a lot of other movie reviews of Aladdin, of Brightburn, of tons of other things. And so this is just news that is just, you know, music to my ears, because it's so freaking hilarious that this nonsense is being pushed by Marvel, a once great company. Anyway, guys, please let me know your thoughts about all of this in the comments below. If you like the video, smash the like button, give me a thumbs up, give me a subscribe. You're all amazing, beautiful people. Have a wonderful day, and as always, God bless.